I'm Hilda Orishaba. I work as a crop scientist at KAZIRE Health Products Limited. I hold a Masters of Agriculture from South Africa. We are on KAZIRE farm and these are our orange fields. Our oranges cover 100 acres of land and we have 3 varieties planted. We have Valencia, we have Hamlin and we have Tangerine. There are very many orange varieties, but we chose only these 3. Why? Valencia, though, is a late maturing variety. It has a sweeter flavor, is drought resistant, has a lot of succulent food inside, meaning that if you process it, you're gonna get a lot of juice. And it is of bigger size, though Tangerine and Hamlin are of small size. The source of the seedlings is our own established nursery. We did seed extraction from the laboratory and raised our seedlings under controlled conditions in the greenhouse. The seedlings were therefore transported and planted on the farm. Before the rains, the holes were prepared. We dug 3 feet deep and 3 feet wide at a spacing of 8 meters between the holes and 9 meters between the rows, and we used spacing method. Well-established seedlings were selected from the nursery, that is, the seedlings with a deep rooting system were selected, and we made sure that those which had a lot of branches were worked on, in that the root to shoot ratio was low. Because once you've planted your seedling, what you should aim at first is root establishment. Rooting system is the foundation of your plant. At planting, topsoil and manure were used to cover up the seedlings. And when you're planting your seed, you should make sure that you do not cover the graft union. Why? If you cover your graft union with a soil, it means you're letting in contamination. Some soil pathogens are going to penetrate through that wound, if I can call it, and it is going to cause a lot of infections in your seedling. And planting is always done in the evening when the ambient temperatures are too low. And watering is always done, that is to supplement adequate water, which is required for plant growth. Other activities that are done in here, that is the agronomic aspect, is mulching, where we provide some mulches around the plant, and this controls weeds. It adds organic matter in the soil, does nutrient recycling, in that during microbial activity or organic matter decomposition, nutrients are released in the soil. Also, what is done is intercropping, that is citrus, specifically oranges, are perennial crops and take a lot of time to develop a lot of canopy. So determining that the space between your plants and between the rows is idle. So what did we do? We decided to intercrop our oranges with pineapples. These pineapples are going to stay here for about 6 to 7 years, depending on the management, and from there it's going to be a ratoon crop and are going to be uprooted. And by that time, our oranges will have already developed a very big canopy and there is no extra space for the pineapples. We decided to choose 8 meters between the plants and 9 meters between the rows because we want to leave ample space for mechanization. In the coming years, we are going to be having tractors on the farm for spraying, crop management, pruning, training, and all that. What is also done on farm on our crop is pruning, where we remove dead wood and extra branches to allow enough aeration through the canopy. When your canopy is too dense, it means that there is not enough aeration and infections are going to build up. And also we want to allow enough radiation, which is necessary for photosynthesis. What is also done on our crop is irrigation. We've discovered that Valencia as a variety is less drought tolerant, and during heavy dry spells, we supplement our crop with water. Under good management, once your crop has been planted, about 1.5 to 2 years, your crop is ready for harvesting. The crop is harvested by hand picking because these are our grafted crops, and it doesn't attain a lot of height. It means that it is a bit short and it is easier for you to harvest and do all other agronomic practices on your crop. So during harvesting, we are using crates to avoid the contamination of the fruits with the soil. We hand pick them and put them into the crate, but not every fruit is picked. Only the ripe fruits are selected, and you can tell that your fruit is ready for picking when you look at color change. Originally, when your fruit is very raw, it has only green color, but once it is ripe, it turns slightly to yellow. So it is hand-picked, put in the crate, and the crates are loaded for processing.